Okay, my apologies. Looks like we jumped off of the live. All right, so let me catch you guys up. All right. Looks like we jumped off of live. My apologies. I was saying that on the actual extrusions, I was having an issue before because I was a bit confused about the this part right here. This 22-piece 2040 by 350 millimeter extrusion. We actually we had that part. That's the part that we were looking at before the first stream ended. Yeah, we can actually use that part. It's in the Pro. On the Pro one, I think you have a 40 by 40 wide frame, if I'm not mistaken. On the 3, you don't. But inside of the kit, the actual kit, there are adapter pieces to, you know, give you what you need. And these were printed, so these will attach to the Y-axis that came from the Y-axis from the Ender 3. It's just going to be like the front mount type of thing. So that's cool. We do have it. So where I'm at right now, I'm at the let me just go back. The 40 by 290 extrusions. We're gonna drill the holes on the opposite ends. We're gonna set them up this way. Drill 2 holes. Drill 2 holes on this side and drill 2 holes on that side. So that's where we're at right now. We're about to drill through them. Make sure we're good. Yep. All right, and so we have to set them up this way. So if you look at the holes on the inside, where it's kind of cut, you know, where they created the holes and it's kind of cut into the extrusion, you want to put that towards the center. And where it's kind of cut towards the extrusion right here, put this side towards the center so that they're facing each other this way. What I was going to do is use the guide and drill directly into the guides, but I think instead of destroying this, I'm going to just punch it and then drill through it. So we'll hold it right here, get our punch, put it in place, and hammer it. See, we made a mark. Not good enough. I have more. Did I bring all my punches in here? I did. Let's see where I sat them at. I did bring a few more in here. I just don't know where I put them at. Got the hammer, set that down right there. We'll find them in a second. But I am going to try and punch this a little bit more, hold it in place. Okay, that's cool. Gives us a good start. And right here. All right, that's cool too. All right, good. Let's see how good these drill bits are. Like I said, I'm going to drill, because these drill bits were rated pretty good. I'm gonna drill, this is standard, but we gotta drill a 4 millimeter hole in these locations. So I'm gonna put, so 4 millimeters is, if you, this is an 1/8 inch drill bit. In millimeters, that's 3.2 mils. So we're gonna drill this at 3.2 mils, but then we're gonna use our actual 4 millimeter bits to open it up specifically to 4 millimeters. But I didn't want to, because they weren't rated pretty good, so I didn't want to sit here and keep breaking drill bits. So let's drill this. Are we through? Are we all the way through? Alright, we got some metal shavings. Let me grab the garbage bag. Okay. All right, so that's the one side. Now, I'm gonna tap this other side, and then we'll switch over to the 4 millimeter bit. Make sure we're good like that. All right. Please. If you're doing this at home, please use gloves. Do not be like me. As I said, I gotta find my other punch. It has a sharper tip on it. This is like a flat tip. And I know I just brought it in here. Just don't know where I set it at. I did my magic trick and it disappeared. So yeah, I want to be accurate with this, but we'll see. Alright, that looks good. Alright, cool. So we'll put this punch over here, and drill through. Right, and these holes I believe go all the way through. Yeah, that's what it looks like. They go all the way through. Let's not do that. Let's see, does this go all the way? Yeah. This going this way. Let's make sure it's accurate. go all the way through accurately. So there's one other thing I gotta do. If I'm going to do that, I do not want to drill a hole inside of my table. So I will be grabbing a piece of dunnage. Give me 1 second. All right, I am back. So we're going to use this piece of wood right here so that I don't drill all the way through my table. Let's make sure that doesn't go all the way through. It doesn't. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna bring this all the way through. Perfect. Okay. All the way through. All the way through. All right. Do the next piece. That. Okay. So we got 2 holes through here. Got our holes through there. So now, like I said, we're gonna take our 4mm piece from here. I said these bits wasn't rated quite as high, so I just wanted to use those standard sizes as guides and use this to open it up, because I definitely do not want these to break. I need them and I don't want to stall this project. So we got the 4mm bit. I'm sorry, we got the 4mm bit right there. This has the clip on it as well. Let's get that taken off. All right, got it. So this should just be slightly bigger than this hole. And it is slightly bigger than it. I don't know if when we tap this, will it matter between an 1/8 inch and a 4 mil, but we want to be as accurate as possible. Stop. Turn it on correctly. I felt like I did. Let's hold it on this end. There's grip. So I like hex grips. Did it? Okay. It's a fresh little scar. $4 mil. I'm gonna let's see. This is my hammer. All right. So these two extrusion pieces are now drilled. Haven't tapped them yet, but they're drilled. All right. We'll work on this one next. The two 20 by 40, the two 2040 by 400 millimeter. Basically saying 20. I'll show you. Rather than trying to point it on the screen and be a weatherman. So these are the two pieces that next need the two taps. Or two holes to be tapped. This plastic off of here. Use brute force. Oh, yeah, we got some rods. Keep those. Those were in there. These were originally for the Z-axis. All right, and to everybody watching, we are on limited time today. I am going to wrap this up a bit early, but we will be doing this as, you know, and I told you in the first video, I will be working on this every day. We will be going live on this every day until it's complete. And that's what I intend to do, unless there's some sort of emergency, but I intend to be on here every day working on this. So even if we only have a little bit of time today, we definitely will be on tomorrow. All right, so what I was saying before, saying being a newscaster, basically what this is, when it says 20, if you don't know, for extrusions, 20, 20, 40, The 20 is, it's 20 mils right here between this limb, between these two limbs. It's 20 mils here and it's 40 mils here. The by 400 millimeters, this is 400 millimeters long. Everything is basically in mils. So if you see one that says 40 by whatever millimeters, it's basically saying this is 40 millimeters top, you know, thick and width, or however you're looking at it. But it's 40 millimeters this way and 40 millimeters this way for these extrusions. All right. So what we got here? Now this is basically saying come that way. 400 millimeter extrusion. So this one's different. This one's about 40. Alright, so this one's different. Anyway, so now we're going to take our guides. Those, I gotta tap those. And this is the other 400 millimeter. So basically what it's saying now is we gotta take these guides, which are these right here. We gotta take these guides and place them on the side. All right. Look at the way the holes are lined up. If you can see this, I'm standing in the way. Maybe not. Okay. All right, if you can see these holes right here, you have this hole right here that's closer to this edge. Right? Saying that's the rear, this is the front. I'm sorry. This is the front of it. So where the hole right here is distanced this far from this one, that's going to be the front. So you want to put whatever the drill holes that you put through this one have to be on the back of this bracket right here, if that makes sense. All right. So, like I said, this right here, because these holes are a distance from here, they're going to be on the bottom. This is considered the front. Our drill holes have to be back here. All right. We got some shavings making this a bit uneven. I have to get these screws out because I gotta dump this thing. We'll work on that later. We waste too much time. We don't have much time. All right. So, okay. So this will be on this side. This is the front. And this is the rear. Okay? These extrusion holes, let me take a look at this video real quick. Yeah, it's a little cap right there. So these extrusion holes on the side, this is the rear, front. We have to drill our holes here, 2 here, and 2 right here. So I'll tap those right now. This thing is too uneven. There's too many of these. Oh, that's why. Not use this. It's a screw on the bottom of it, making it wobble. It's frustrating me. All right. So we're gonna put this right here. Now if I could just find my hammer. Oh, I dropped it. All right. So this right here. Right here, and we are going to punch this hole. Good. All right. That's soft. I don't like that. That must have shifted. That one didn't, but that one shifted. Like that. So probably gotta clamp this thing, find a way to clamp this thing on. Put it over there. Oh. Okay. Got it. Alright, that's good. I just had to, like I said, I'm gonna find something to clip these with because this is moving too much. It's lined up now. I had to do it by eye, but it's lined up now. We just gotta put this on here, just clip it. Just clamp it on because it's moving too much. It's moving way too much. So I believe I have clamps up here somewhere. So we'll basically just clamp that and hammer it on. For right now, let me put this other drill bit on because as I can see, this drill bit isn't the best. If you guys have some options on decent metric drill bits with like the hex for the to tighten on to the drill, please let me know. So I'm gonna use the 1/8, then I'm gonna open it with the 4 mil. Beautiful. All right, cool. All right, so that's that one. That's that side. Got a lot going on up here. Okay, so for this one, the holes have to go towards the front. I mean, towards the very back of it. So like I said, I'm going to clamp this on. Trying to see how I can clamp this on and get a decent hit on it. This is clamped on now. You guys might miss the hit. There's gotta be a way. This is gonna be very awkward. There's always a way. Maybe like this. It just be clamping onto itself. See if we can squeeze it over. Alright, so that's not moving. That's good. It's lined up. It's pretty good. Okay. Let me get out of here because you're bothering me again. So these are on the very end. It's kind of balanced. Alright. I need pressure. Try and make it as accurate as possible. Hey, there you go. Thanks, Scott. Thank you, sir. This is Mr. Scott Mitchum's idea. And that worked out perfect. Can you guys see that? Oh no, you can't see it on the end, right? So it's basically clamped to the desk and the actual guide. Make sure we're still straight here. Perfect. Thank you so much, Scott. And what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna drill through this. I'm gonna with the 1/8, and then I'm gonna open it up with the 4 mil, and then we're gonna continue along tomorrow. All right. Mil. We didn't get to that one. I have to make sure that one's precise anyway. Put this down here. What's going on, TNT? Hopefully I have an Ender NG, an Ender 3 NG. But if I have a Prusa Core 1, that's good too. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap this up today and get started again tomorrow, hopefully a bit earlier in the afternoon, and we can get some more hours in and try and get as far as possible as we can. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll clean some of this stuff up. We don't need all the screws here. We can get ourselves back to some sort of non-chaotic fashion up here. But thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Happy printing, people. I'll see you in the next video. Matter of fact, I'll see you tomorrow. Check it out.